Chapter 8. We watched as Glitterpuff tiptoed down the driveway. She was wearing a long dark coat with a hood that completely covered her head, but we knew it was her because we recognised her feet and her painted toenails. We followed Glitterpuff for ages, and we had to sometimes dive behind bins and trees because she kept stopping and looking behind her. All of a sudden, Glitterpuff changed direction and darted straight into the dark park. "Clem," I hissed, "I can't go in there. It's completely black." Clem sighed. Then she grabbed my collar and pulled me into the park anyway. It was horrible. I couldn't see a thing, and the ground was wet and something felt yucky under my paws, like slime or cat poo. I kept really close to Clem because she can see much better in the dark than me. And then she stopped suddenly and I crashed into her and yelped with fright. Then someone started laughing, and I completely froze. "Well, well, fancy seeing you two here," said a voice. "Clem," I yelled, "there are ghosts in this park." And that's when I looked up and saw two things shining in the nearest tree. Ghost eyes, and then loads of ghost eyes appeared all around us. I heard Clem gulp. "Those aren't ghost eyes, Pugly." And as soon as Clem said that, the wailing started, and I realised that the shining eyes were cat eyes, and that it was Carlos and his stray cat gang. So we ran. Chapter 9. As soon as we reached the far end of the park, we collapsed onto the pavement under a street lamp to catch our breath. That's when I realised that it was all over. The investigation, catching Glitterpuff, my entire career in life as a detective. I'd lost my hat in the park. "Just leave it," said Clem. "You don't need it." I was explaining to Clem that I definitely did need it, and about how all great detectives need their hats when I saw a pair of white legs disappear through a church window. "Glitterpuff," I whispered. We ran up the church path and Clem jumped up onto the window ledge and looked inside. She gave it a little yelp of surprise. "What's going on?" I asked, frantically jumping up and down and trying to see in, but my pug legs were far too short. It's hard to describe," said Clem. "What do you mean? What can you see? Glitterpuff?" "Oh, I can see Glitterpuff all right. Everyone can." I was desperate to know what was going on. What is she doing? And who is everyone? Just then, there was a really loud howl. "Clem," I stuttered, "please don't say there's a grey wolf in there." Just then, the church doors flew open and Glitterpuff came running out. Her hair was bright pink and she was wearing a wedding dress. She was also howling and she had tears streaming down her long nose. "Where is my fiancé?" she wailed. The church doors flew open again, and I almost weed myself because I thought it was a grey wolf, but it wasn't. It was hundreds of guinea pigs.